Hello, hello, the Grand Observer is here. Christmas is over, but not the joy, because everyone's got goodies from the holidays. Now then, and how did everyone do with the kindness challenge previous video? I'd like to say for myself, I did pretty good, except when I played Overwatch, I got very angry. Nevertheless, spoke with some old friends, etc., etc., and got some good goodies. And note, I don't have all my goodies yet because either it's not come out or the mail hasn't got here yet. Now then, first of all, grandparents gave me a new pair of shoes, pretty cool, from my uncle because they're hand-me-downs, but hardly ever been worn, so pretty much new. Socks, shirt, thermal underwear, and some money. Parents got me anime. This is only part of my Christmas present from it, but let's go through the list. Trinity Blood, very good anime. Here's an anime for when you want to feel good. Fruits Baskets. Chrome Shelled Regios. Pretty good anime. Old, but good. And then Snow White with Red Hair. Another very good one. I think this is a newer one because I have not heard of it before I got it. And today we went to GameStop to get Kingdom Hearts 3, and to celebrate the thing, when I pre-ordered it, got the deluxe edition, so I'm going to show off goodies when I get it. But I got figurines such as Chip and Dale. They weren't the only things that came in because they are tiny little things. But I got Big Nasty Pete. And then everyone's favorite, Donald and Goofy. They all look pretty good in my opinion. Now all I need is Sora and Roxas, which I will get next time when I go to GameStop and help and get it. Which will be coming out January 29th. Now then, that aside, we're doing movie talk. The House with a Clock in its Walls. Pause. Alright, movie starts out. Now the kid is on the bus because his parents are dead. And spoiler warning. And uncle, here he goes to live with his uncle. Many things are strange, it seems. His uncle certainly is strange. Strange first night, seems okay. There's a light outside. Certainly strange. But before bedtime, he meets his neighbor. Can't remember her name. By the way, the uncle is played by Jack Black. That's the only one I can remember. But all seems semi-normal at the first night. He wakes up, goes to school. Not a happy first day of school. He is bullied. Everyone calls him the Runt. Not a good thing, no. But all's well that ends well. He fails at basketball. But that's not the whole point of the movie. He then makes friends with the kid with a broken arm. Well, second night, he has a dream about his mother. And his mother's warning him that the place is dangerous. That he needs to find a book and a key. Of course, he doesn't succeed. And doesn't look for it intentionally. He sees a cabinet. His uncle says, one rule only, don't open that cabinet. Yeah. Next day at school, everything still seems strange and whatnot. And then he finds out that the house is different, very different. Nearly they scared him away. But his uncle even then assured him that it would be okay, that the house likes him, and that blah blah blah, that he's not going to murder anyone. And there's rumors that there was a murder in that house. Next thing that happens, that they finally explain that they all know magic. Him and the neighbor, her woman couple. Just gonna call her the purple lady. But the uncle decides to teach him some magic, and first off, hit the books. Four books, huge. He starts learning from the start to finish. He's shown how to do magic. First, simple little things, and then he gets more advanced. Nothing too big and flashy, of course, being a kid. Regrettably, there wasn't a lot of flashy magic, really. Jack Black and Purple Lady did a lot of more magic than he did, flashy anyway. Which was actually disappointing. For a house built on magic and stuff, they didn't do half the magic. No. Well, the kid with the broken arm has a heals his wound. His arm heals, no longer broken, so he goes back to a jerk like he was before. Apparently, supposedly. Stu tries to be the runt, aka the boy, tries to be friends with the bully still, but to no avail. He invites him over to his house for cookies, etc. But yeah, when he's over at his house, the boy finally explains that magic is real and blah blah. The bully unlocks the cabinet with the Necronomicon. Like, just joking, but a book on necromancy. Very dangerous. And it's like, well, raising the dead, now that would be something, some magic. Yeah. But, boy, Lewis, that's his name, I believe. But Lewis didn't still try to abide by his uncle's rules and tried putting the book back before his uncle saw it because he was home. And then the bully left the house. So, Lewis the next day tries to convince him that magic is real, blah blah blah. The bully doesn't believe, so the next night, after he tries to convince, they go to the cemetery with the book on necromancy, and raises a dead friend of her uncle. Sadly, the uncle's friend is actually a very evil warlock because he grew corrupt. Here we go, backstory. The uncle's friend went to war. Sure, and everyone in his platoon died except for him. He went into the Black Forest, which is a real place in that universe. That's where the Brothers Grimm wrote the fairy tales, the dark fairy tales, mind you, an ancient place. And he called upon, by accident, a demon, but he didn't care, because he wanted the power, the knowledge to erase what he's seen, what has happened. And the demon offered that for a price. But, regrettably, the price was too dangerous, that Jack Black and the Purple Lady had to stop him. But what happened, though, he managed to start the spell but never finish it, for the spell killed him. So, but that didn't change it now, since he was able to resurrect. Because of that, his supposedly dead wife reappears, is from the across the street neighbor, which turns out to be the person that's actually dead, while the wife is still alive. So yada yada yada. A fight between the wizards and witches is ultimately led to them getting kicked out of the house, the Purple Lady, Jack, and Lewis. Yes. But they managed to get back in, and they now have to find the clock, which Lewis managed to find with the magic 8-ball, which turned out to be magic because he used his own power. He became a full-fledged wizard at the end of the movie. I'll explain later. But they find out that the clock is underneath the boiler, so they do it. So they go under. Purple Lady is attacked by a monster of her creation, but she then has to come back. And so she tells the others to go while she holds it off. Well, now Jack Black tries to stop the machine that was started. Fails to do so, for it turned him into a baby. The only way to stop it was to lose something precious. Max threw his magic 8-ball down, and the clock's giant gears, for there's more to it than meets the eye of the room in the clock. And because of that, it was stopped and glitched. The evil warlock and witch tried to get it to work and jam, but Lewis, with his own power, managed to harness the clock's electrical energy and shoot it up at those two, turning their time back and killing them, and thus stopping the clock fully. Well, that wasn't what stopped it fully, but thus killing the people that were causing the trouble in the first place. So he becomes a full-fledged wizard now for defeating an evil spirit. Or warlock, sorry. And he does not care what others think at school anymore. What happens next? He might have a girlfriend, but everyone's actually part of the family now. Her purple lady is no longer just a neighbor, and everyone's much more peachy and happy. And a happy ending, happy. Now then, I already told you there wasn't too much magic to be had from the main people, which is very disappointing. Now, everything else, the story was a little rushed at the end, but I think it was turned out pretty good still. As I said, the only problems were very limited magic and a little bit rushed at the end. Now, the lesson of the story is be who you are. Do what you like. Be who you are. Just be yourself. Don't let them be someone that you're not. Don't do things for people just to make them like you, as he tried to do and nearly killed everyone in the world. But he didn't, and failed at stopping them at least. Well, regrettably, that's all there is to that movie. So, the Grand Observer, ladies and gentlemen, is out. Now that another video is done.